Are we on? Looks like it. Hello, everybody. Hi. It's good to be here. Good to be back and getting things done. Just plowing through. Here we go. It is the 18th of July, just about 4:15, and I am finally ready to list for the day. Can you believe it's almost 5 o'clock and I'm just getting to it? So here I am. I mentioned yesterday that I might pop on today and do something a little bit different, which is just listing. Not that revolutionary, but it does need to get done. And thankfully, I'm through that big inventory haul that had been kind of parsed out in stages as I was able to get things in my spreadsheet, on my trackers, in the laundry, in my photography station. And now we're ready to list some of it. So that's what I'm working on today. If you're new to seeing me here and stopping in, my name is Becky. I'm a full-time reseller on most of the major platforms, with Poshmark being my main one, and eBay and some of the other guys. And I'm also a consignment seller. So that means in addition to selling my things, I also sell items for my consigners, and it keeps me very busy. I am so fortunate, and I'm so thankful that my business has grown so much, but it also sometimes just kind of takes over, and it gets to be like a lot of influx all at once. And I do have a lot of control over that in terms of saying no, like this is not a good time, or my cup runneth over, I'm full. But I also kind of feel like I have the capacity to take things. And so if it helps my consigners get things out of their house on their timeline and bring it to my storage, I can do that. And then I just have to do it on my timeline with getting it processed and listed and all that. So that's what I'm working on today. And I'm going to open up a new window here and kind of minimize this guy so that we can still hang out and I can be efficient with my time and hopefully motivate somebody else who maybe is having trouble getting their things together. And we can keep each other, misery loves company, right? We can keep each other company and keep each other accountable. Sometimes the little day-to-day stuff is the hardest to get through. Do you guys ever watch those Pomodoro videos where you set a Pomodoro timer and then it kind of like paces you through working? We can be each other's Pomodoros. So I have some drafts already started from pictures that I took and I entered in to Poshmark. My process is I start everything on Poshmark and then I cross-list it once it's up to my other reselling platforms. So that's how I work things. Why do I start on Poshmark, you ask? Because I'm a lunatic. That's why. Actually, there's not a lot of rhyme to my reason. I just prefer the platform in terms of the ease of getting things up and in. However, my big caveat to that is that eBay asks for so many stinking item specifics that it doesn't always populate over. And I think I'm doing myself a disservice by not starting on eBay, because in theory, you should start where the information is more necessary and then, weed down from there. But I think so what are things I like about Poshmark as a platform for getting my listings in? I like the photo editing, like the color correction. I can make sure it looks exactly like the photo does that I have. And I feel like eBay's is a little bit clunkier, although in eBay's favor, they have the white background. I don't know. I like being able to like toggle through the images. Yeah, I don't know. Am I being fussy? Maybe. Does it not matter that much? Perhaps. But I do think that I'm missing a lot with not having my item specifics as robust as they potentially could be. So I'm not doing a screen share to show you guys what I'm listing. I'm not that sophisticated. So I apologize if y'all are really jonesing to see what I'm listing. I will have these listings going live as I'm here chatting. My Poshmark closet name is @BeckyGal, Gal. And you can just click in there and see what I'm listing. So because I sell on consignment, I have a lot of just basic everyday items like that. My consigners, they're basic everyday people. Do I have any guy consigners? No, they're all women. Some are moms, some, have items for their husbands and family members and whatnot. But it's primarily women's items. And it's what we use and wear on the regular, and those are the kind of everyday items that I sell. Now, I love the designer and more luxury brands, but I have absolutely no problem just selling tons of everyday items and making my money that way. Probably a little bit more work than if I had, hundreds of dollars, $100 items in most of my inventory, but they're harder to come by. Also, I will say, can't remember if I mentioned it on one of my lives, but I just sold this gorgeous, gorgeous bag for one of my consigners. Let me show you. It sold on, oh yeah, I did talk about this because remember I said I had to reach back out to the guy and I thought he was lowballing, and then he wasn't, and he purchased it. So it sold for $690. Look at this gorgeous bag, right? So $690, that's great. But he's asking me all these questions now. He's got the item, and he's entitled to. If you're going to spend that much on a bag, I want you to just love it, etc. It went through Poshmark authentication, right? Is that the right word? Authentication. Yeah. Why'd that sound funny to me? It went through and they approved it and sent it on to him. So it's all verified, and there's no flaws. There's nothing wrong with it. So I don't think he can decline the order. Like it's what he purchased. But he's asking me questions. I think he said because this is going to be like his forever bag, he wants to know where to have it repaired if he needs to. It's a Dunhill Italian leather bag. So he's going to take it to Dunhill for servicing, maybe, I don't know, leather conditioning, etc. But again, you sell higher end things. Now this is taking more of my time to answer all these questions. We had a zillion back and forth. So is it worth it? Do I get people who are questioning my Gap and Old Navy? Nope, they just purchase it and they're happy about it. So anyway, you get, there's a good and a bad. You take the good with the bad. So this is just a basic women's tunic that I'm listing. Women's extra large, colorful, bohemian. Okay, shirt. So when I do my listings, I put in like as many keywords as I can into the title. Shirt, top, blouse. What else can we say? However many characters I have left. I always try to think about what is my buyer thinking, like what is their mentality and what are they looking for. So that's kind of where my head goes when I'm thinking of the listing. What is searchable? Like what are they searching for? So that triggers in the search feed. Bohemian's always a good word for me. And this one is just colorful. So, but it's a basic. It's a women's extra large shirt, just very basic. Okay. Tunic. Women's extra large, my measurements. So I started out the listing with the photos in there. And then I just now have to update the description. I don't have to I might have to color correct a couple different things, but we'll see. I have to take a closer look at that. Ta-da. Okay. All right. I am just finishing up this first one. Hurrah! Let me see. I'm going to take a picture of it. You know why? Because I want to, let's see how many I can get through today. I have probably like another 20 minutes or so until the chicken nuggets get home off the bus from camp. And I'm going to try to get as much done from now until then. And that's when things get really crazy around here. They usually get in and they have so much energy. The camp today took them to the Y for swimming. So I expect them to be a little bit tired, but potentially like heat up if they're just buzzing from the bus ride or something. You never know. Yesterday they went availability for sale, additional details, update. Boom shakalaka. First one. All right. First of many. So yesterday camp took them to Sky Zone, which is like a trampoline jumping park kind of place, which they've never gone to there with camp before. So I thought that was kind of cool. And then last night they had hockey. And oh my gosh, I could not get them up for camp this morning. They're like, Mom, please let us sleep. I'm like, I'm sorry, girls. I know you're so tired. Also, They were up the night before. So I was downstairs. I've mentioned it before, but my photography studio, if you will, is really just my guest room in my house in the dungeon in the basement. And so sometimes I'll be down there and they'll come seek me out. I swear it's like, do you guys have kids? With my kids, it's like beep, beep, beep. Where's mom? Where's mom? Where's mom? They just have to like be in my presence, which I really don't mind. I love that, but it's kind of funny that like inevitably they seek me out. So anyway, they sought me out in the basement, and then they were like, the basement is kind of the playroom, so they're like, oh, toys, okay, let's play. And they ended up playing this whole elaborate thing and whatever, and they were so cute. They were having such a great time. The girls are 13 and 11, and so I just know their days of actually like playing like this are so numbered. Like kids don't play as they get older. They're hanging out with their friends and whatever. So I was like, oh, I don't want to tell them to go to bed. I just maybe that's like bad mom. Like I shouldn't have done that. I didn't have the heart to interrupt them. So it was like, gosh, it was probably like 10:30, and I'm like, okay, girls, I'm gonna go upstairs now. Don't stay up too late. Talk about like terrible parenting. And I swear they played for like another half an hour. So I let them stay up until 11 o'clock playing. It's summer, right? So it's okay. But that combined with Sky Zone yesterday, combined with hockey, they were tired this morning. My kids, sometimes they come off the bus and they want to sleep. And then I'm like, no, please don't take naps. We have a rule. No naps, no naps. I just yell, no naps. We're not napping. Because then they take a nap and then they're up. They can't get to sleep at night. And then the whole thing starts all over again. So anyhow, I am working on these beautiful, I think they're vintage, suede sandals. Yep. Leather upper, wood bottom. They're like a block heel. I just love that they're like such natural materials. Okay, women's 6.5, brown, suede, leather. These shoes, oh, I spelled it wrong, SUPDE. Suede, leather, and block, wedge heel, block, wood. Oh, exactly the right number of characters. Look at that. I wish I planned it like that. I am selling these for my consigner who has all that crazy vintage stuff that you've seen me go through in my hauls before. And she has stuff that's just, it's so old and gorgeous. And like she buys higher end brands, but it's like, why do you still have some of this? I love her to pieces, but oh, she's such an interesting woman. But these are hers and they're just stunning. And I'm like, yes, let's sell them. Let's give them to someone who's going to love them. And I should put vintage in the listing, huh? So she gives me some modern things. I'm not 100% certain that these are vintage. Huh. Okay. Leather studded. Oh, I should put clog. Should I put clog? Yeah, I should put clog in the title. See, now I'm getting distracted. Maybe I can't list in chat. I don't know. What do you think? Women 6.5. Clog. Oh, here we go. Okay. See, now I have extra characters. I was so proud of myself a minute ago. Perfect. So I do like these stupid descriptions, like the perfect clog for summer into fall. I should really just like get a life. I don't think people really care to see all that stuff, but that's how I do. I usually copy and then paste from like a previous listing. So I'll do the thinking on the words once, and then I will copy and paste. So it's not taking me that long. It's probably because I used to work for magazines. So like I'm just, or maybe because I read so much. I don't know. It's coffee time here. You guys know I just drink coffee all day long. That's my thing. So I went, okay. Okay. Ta-da. pretty structure. 6.5. Approximate measurement, heel height. I want to put clickety click. Is that annoying to hear me clicking? See image for approximate heel height. I have like this weird, I don't want to say it's a phobia, but I have this weird thing where I never want to put, I mean, I do put measurements like for shirts and stuff, but like if it's a bag strap or if it's a, I don't know, anything else that like I'm taking a picture of the measurement, I'll usually say see image for approximate measurements. I guess I just feel like I don't want somebody to decline a purchase because like, well, you said it measured blah, 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 and it's actually blah, blah, blah. Like I don't know. I just want to say like, look at the image and use your best judgment. I didn't say it was anything. Don't quote me, as if that holds up. I don't really know. Women's see image for approximate heel height. Okay. I just had a thought and now it went right out of my head. Oh, okay. Good used condition. Some wear as shown in images. Dun, 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 dun. Number 2. All right, baby. Kicking butt and taking names. So I will say this is definitely not as efficient as me doing it on my own. However, I was really struggling today to get going. I was just, I was doing other things that were totally important. So that is what happens sometimes, which is okay. But I was like, I have to get these listings up. I have to do this. I have to. And so I was like, okay, what do I do to hold myself accountable? You know the drill. I can hop on and do it with you guys, with you fine folks. Because of I'm assuming it's because of the submarine situation, that the wreck that happened recently. Titanic has been playing on, I think it's MTV, like, I don't want to say round the clock, but like very, very frequently over the weekend, and we watched it. And there's that one line that he's like, Jack says, and now this morning I woke up sleeping under a bridge, and now I'm here with you fine people. Like it just reminded me of that. Now I'm here hanging out on YouTube with you fine people. Good used condition. Wear at heel as shown in images, priced accordingly. I do put, not always, but I often put priced accordingly in my listing so that people know, like, yes, I acknowledge that there was something going on and I am pricing it as such. So there. Shoes. Crochet is so big now. Crochet lace. What do I want to say? Breathable. No, I don't want to say lace. Breathable. It's 8. White. Slip on. Yep, perfect. Shoes. What do I want to say? I want to say summer. I want to say breathable. And I want to say beach. Beachy. Beachy baby. These are white Bobby Brooks shoes. And they're size 8. Yes. The pictures look good. Don't need to color correct anything. I think I did actually when I put these in. Okay. Women size 8. Okay. Oh. Flats. Single. Not new with tags. And done. Summer. And what else do I want to say? I'll put lace. I love how Poshmark has like some style tags that they kind of like recommend a little bit. I feel like that's super helpful. Okay. And update number three. All right, let's go for 4, and then I think I'll need to call it. Because I still have to, what do I still need to do? I still have to photograph a whole bunch more pictures and get them in, like just like I'm doing now. I'm using these pictures to kind of sort through, and I can list into the wee hours of the night, but I don't like to be taking my photographs into the wee hours of the night. I need to be like winding my body down. Oh, sorry. So I think I might spend the evening until dinner photographing so that I can then list at night. Boring night, womp womp. Although I have some good shows that I'm watching. I shouldn't even say I'm watching them. I put them on in the background. I'm listening to them, I guess, while I am getting my listings done. I am currently watching Comfort. Oops, that's not right. LA Flats. LA Wedge. Women's 7.5. These are, if you guys remember the LifeStride shoes, I just showed them in a couple of videos ago. So that's what I'm listing now. I'll put silver buckle. Oh, I forgot to put the color in here. Black. There we go. Okay. You know what else I forgot to put in the listing is so I try to have my listings be just copied and pasted. Okay. LifeStride. Is it LifeStride or LifeStrides? Stride. Okay. LifeStride. Black women's shoes. So it's the brand, the color or description, the item, shoes, size, well, category women's, size 7.5, and then all the other keywords. That's my tip and trick, and I'm sticking to it. For a known for comfort with slip on Okay. Oh, I think whoops. Can I go back? There we go. Okay. I want to put 3.5 approximate. Heel. Okay. Done with that guy. No tags. Black. LifeStride. That's normal. Okay. Let's put workwear. Not always, but I like that as a keyword. Okay. Mm-hmm. Cat is freaking out. Hey, Peanut, stop. Stop it. Thank you. Thank you. My kids say that. I forget. They watch some YouTuber who says it all the time. Thank you. All right. Hey, y'all. We got number 4 done. Oh, did I take a picture of number 4? I did. Yep. Okay. So did I get 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. All right. I feel productive. This was a productive 25 minutes. I got chatty, but I got it done. And I held myself to task. Bravo, Becky. Way to go. Good job. I usually do this. I've mentioned before, I have my wireless keyboard that I connect to my phone through the Bluetooth. And I usually do it on my phone from the keyboard. And I was just doing it from the computer. And I'm trying to think if I like it better or worse. It's like, it just appears different. So I think my brain has to think a little bit, but not too bad. I'm here for it. Okay. Not too bad. Cool. 26 minutes, got a bunch up. I still have those pictures to take. So I'm going to go and do that now. What else do I have to do today? I taught a class today. I substitute taught for somebody. And so I got my workout done. So I have that usually, like if I'm not exercising in the daytime, I do like an evening class. And so that always makes me feel like, oh, I have this, I can only work or do whatever up until this time. And then I have to leave and I'm like a free woman the whole rest of my day. But I do have a lot of my work stuff to do because it took me, I was just asked to sub at this new place and it was about 20 minutes away. So 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, that's 40 minutes. I taught an hour class, a little extra time to set up and whatever else. So that was really like a 2 hour and 15-minute chunk of my day that I can't get back. But I got my workout in. I got paid to work out, that's the whole reason I did it. And now I'm on track that I can have the whole rest of my day to do the other things that I need to do. And I gave everybody a really fun experience. I think we had a good time. And I think it was a good class. So anyhow, the rest of my night is all mine. I think I'll do some more photography, some more drafts, and I'll get these listings banged out while I watch my show tonight. And tomorrow I teach my regular class in the morning. And then I'll just, get some more photos done, more listings done, and rinse, repeat. Anyway, if I'm feeling sassy, maybe I'll come back on tomorrow and do some more listings. But if you hung out with me and if this helped you to get anything done or just kind of listen to somebody in the background, thank you for joining and visiting. If you want to be friends, drop a little note and say hi. And tell me who you are and what you're all about, and so I can look for you in the future. And if you do want to hang out in the future, when I go live, if you subscribe to my channel, you will get a notification if I'm going live. I don't usually plan it too far in advance, but you'll at least see a little notification if you happen to be on YouTube or have it up on your phone. So if you want to hang out and chit chat, that's the way to do it. Anyhow, thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.